Hey guys, so I'm going to be talking to you today about something that we're calling, for right now at least, the Discipleship Model. It may not always have that name, but that's what we're calling it for right now. Our church family right now is carrying two words, and that is family and discipleship. And so the Discipleship Model is our way of interpreting how we as a Northgate family are making disciples. This is something that we're moving towards. So by the year 2020, we want to see this established and moving. So this is something that we're going to start putting our energy towards now. And I want you to keep in mind that really this conversation is about putting things in order that we already have. So it's not really about introducing something incredibly new. You're going to hear a lot of what we already carry in this, and that was on purpose because we believe that God's already established so much in the soil of Northgate that really all we have to do is just streamline it and put it in order so that we can start doing it with intentionality. This all comes in steps, or maybe better said, it comes in layers. And so the first layer, or the first step, would be for Dennis and Carla to find a calendar year focus. And whatever that means to them, they would be seeking the Lord, they would be discussing, and then they would come back to us with what the year focus would be for 2020. And with that in place, it would allow us to understand where our yeses and nos are, where our resources are going to be going, and how to basically get every ministry that exists in Northgate to pull towards the focus that we have together for the year 2020. Okay, so that's the first layer, the first step. That's what Dennis and Carla would have, is the year calendar focus, which would allow us to understand who our speakers would be that year, what kind of events and programs we would put in place, and really be able to plan around that. So that would define our yeses and our nos. So then the second thing that it would flow into is, how do we specifically as Northgate disciple? So when Northgate people show up on the scene, whether it be on Sunday morning, whether it be at a worship event or a community event, or at the soup kitchen, work, our workplace, our families, anything, what are the things that are going to be showing up from our culture? How do we build spiritual family? How do we disciple? So here's the four things that are going to be showing up every time that Northgate comes on the scene. And that is relationship, the presence of God, truth and growth, empowerment. And so, as you can imagine, below those four things are going to be subheadings and a dive into what each of those mean for all of us. One of the other things that we are going to be introducing and building, which Carla is going to speak to you about, is something called Leading Strong. And I'm not going to talk too much about it because I think Carla will probably go into it more if she wants to right now. But that basically is just our leadership development course. And we have a lot of ideas, and we're wanting to dream towards that, because that's another form of discipleship for us. We're going to be bringing people through what does it mean to lead here with the core values, and then also empower people to be able to do that in the community. And so fourth is the opportunities that we are going to have available in Northgate to activate all of this stuff, all of the four steps, and even if they go through Leading Strong, being able to activate it. So we're calling it opportunities because we're not doing the discipleship model just so that you work at Northgate on a Sunday morning to get our programs going. These are just opportunities to be able to activate what it is that we're depositing inside of you, and to have a really safe space to be discipled. But our ultimate heart is for you to be able to do it out there. But here, the opportunities exist so that you can do it in a safe environment.